So there's movies that literally hype themselves up, and their aftermath is just like, is that it? And then there's movies that hype themselves up and completely 100% live up to their hype. And Wicked is one of them. Let's talk about it. Let's drop the synopsis, the cast, and my introduction, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Let's talk about. And the cast, synopsis, and director of Wicked 2024 is starring Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba, Ariana Grande as Galinda, Jonathan Bailey as Flago, Jeff Goldblum as the Wizard, and many, many more. Elphaba, a misunderstood young woman because of her green skin, and Galinda, a popular girl, become friends at Shiz University in the Land of Oz. After an encounter with the wonderful Wizard of Oz, their friendship reaches a crossroad. Directed by the incredible JonM.Chu. Hey guys, and welcome to my new movie review for the brilliant, the masterful, the wonderful, the unbelievably jam-packed movie with a stacked cast and the greatest, the most epically brilliant, masterful, wonderful, incredible performances that you'll ever see on screen in the longest time possible. I am talking about the brilliant, the awesome Wicked. Guys, as you saw in the introduction of this movie review, the cast, the slew of cast for this brilliant undertaking juggernaut movie, and obviously, the synopsis of this movie review. Guys, this movie is amazing. It literally is, in my personal, humble opinion, one of the biggest epic masterpiece movies of the 21st century. I know that's a massive call. I understand that's a massive call. There's movies that go for a long time, and literally when you get to a certain, say, halfway mark to, heading towards the end of the film, you get over it. Like, you get over it, you nod off, because they drop the ball. Not once in this movie, guys, in any way, shape, or form, did I even feel that way towards any moment of this film. This movie brings it. Everything in this movie is at the highest caliber of cinematic brilliance, and I really wholeheartedly, full hands down, I mean that, guys. I genuinely mean that. Those of you who've been following my channel for any period of time, you actually know that I like to talk about this, because this thing, this element, is the glue to film. It really genuinely wholeheartedly is. And those of you who've been following my channel for any period of time, you know what I'm about to say right now. And those of you who are new to my channel, first of all, I just want to say really quick, welcome to my new movie review, guys. Anyone who's been following my channel for any period of time, you know that I don't do one thing. I don't do spoilers in my movie review. Like you saw in the thumbnail of this movie review, so you aren't going to get it here. There's a lot of spoilers in this movie, but I don't talk about spoilers, because if you want to hear them, you're just going to go and have to watch a spoiler movie review. But that one thing, guys, that this movie has, and it builds it, and it builds it, and it builds it, and it is the glue. It is the glue of this entire movie. It truly is, and that is character chemistry. character chemistry in any film, no matter what it is, if we as audience members don't buy it, if we don't buy their character chemistry, then at the end of the day, guys, you don't buy it. Like, it just falls apart. It's nothing. We just, whatever. That's just another movie. This movie has the most awesome, not only character chemistry, but the most profoundly brilliant, impeccably awesome cast that I have seen in a movie in the longest time possible. Guys, far out. The singing, the performances in this movie, the acting in this movie is so good. It is, honestly, it is literally the best I've seen in the 21st century. It is so unbelievably at the highest peak of cinema. And not only that, guys, not only is the acting and the character chemistry and the performances in this movie just so outstandingly, epically brilliant. Also, the way that this movie has almost little to no CGI at all. Now, when I say almost no CGI, there's a sequence right at the end of the movie. It made the audience that I was in, and I saw this advanced screening, literally applauded when it says to be continued, because obviously this is part one. The audience that I was in was so impressed with this movie and the performance of the final act, which I won't spoil it, I won't give it away. But they were so blown away by this movie, guys, that the audience applauded. People in Australia don't do that. And I really wholeheartely mean that. It is so few and far between. Now I've seen three movies in my lifetime. 3 movies in my lifetime that the audience has actually cheered in Australia, because it just doesn't happen. I don't know why. It's like they're afraid to show, express themselves of gratitude. Like, I don't get it personally, but I clapped because it was outstandingly, brilliantly, masterfully awesome on the most juggernaut brilliance of movie cinematic just awesomeness. Truly, guys, this movie stands the test of time in cinema. This movie is a movie to take your kids to, your whole family to. Honestly, it is literally the most cinematic, epic movie you're gonna see in a really, really, really long time. I kid you not in any way, shape or form, guys. They brought it home. Truly. Now, I want to talk about a cameo in this movie. I'm not going to spoil anything. But I valued... man. I laughed so hard throughout so many elements of this movie, guys. If you've seen Wicked the Musical, and a lot of people haven't seen Wicked the Musical, and the reason is because a lot of people don't really like musicals. And in the vein of that, guys, I'll tell you this. This is a musical. It is a musical. However, it's not just a musical. Like, it really isn't. Not the whole movie itself isn't just sung. There's acting in it as well. But this movie pays homage to the musical, the original musical, not the one that came to Australia, the original musical. And I kid you not, in any way, shape or form, guys, what they pay homage to in the element of that is so good. Like, they don't just leave it here or here. They bring it home. They bring it home. I kid you not, I really genuinely, I honestly, wholeheartedly, guys, this movie is going to stand the test of time. In fact, it won't surprise me in any way, shape or form if the sequel to this movie, if they are holding on to hopes to make enough money to make the sequel of this movie the reimagining of The Wizard of Oz, but today's standard of that movie, like the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That's where I think they're going with this. It won't surprise me at all because of how this movie ends and the character build up of where this movie takes it. Oh man. Oh. Not once in this movie, guys. Not once in this movie was I bored. Not once in this movie did I say, man, how long has this movie got to go? This movie holds its own from start to finish. It is an absolute epic movie on the highest scale of cinematic brilliance. And with a talented cast of just whoa. And I genuinely, wholeheartedly mean that, guys. Seriously, go and check out Wicked. You are not going to be disappointed in any way, shape or form. This is an absolutely mammoth movie of awesome undertaking in cinematic brilliance, and I genuinely mean that. I'm actually going to go back to see it tomorrow because now it's officially released in cinemas as of tomorrow, and I can't wait. And guys, you're going to be blown away by this movie. You are really going to be absolutely impacted in the highest perspective possible of this movie. I genuinely mean that. And guys, now I'm actually going to give you, those of you who have now seen this review for Wicked, you're about to you're the first people to actually see my very brand new movie review outro, which I made today, and yeah, I'm so proud of it. I thought I'd just give you guys a treat who saw this review for Wicked first out, and yeah, without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching this movie review. I appreciate it so much. If you'd like to do the following: like this movie review, subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this movie review, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications. That way, when I drop anything on my movie review, depending on the device that you're subscribed to, you'll get notified straight away on your device that I've just dropped a new video. I appreciate it, guys, and without further ado, thank you so much for watching this movie review. I really appreciate it. God bless. See you next time, and enjoy my new outro.